Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can start diversifying your portfolio by investing into real estate when you don't have a lot of money. So ever since I was a teenager, I always wanted to become a real estate investor. I know I was a really weird kid. However, my entire adult life I've been living in the New York City area, and real estate prices here are, let's just say, I don't know how they're legal. Like, they are a joke. So I'm sure this scenario was relatable to a lot of you who live in high-cost areas just like myself. But luckily, about 2 years ago, I came across this platform called Fundrise, which allows you to become a real estate investor with as little as $10 now, apparently. Back when I started was $500, but now you can start with as low as $10, which is crazy. Also, very quick disclaimer, I'm not a professional financial advisor or financial planner. I'm just sharing my experience in these videos for entertainment purposes only. So make sure to do your own research before you invest your money. So Fundrise is a crowdfunding platform that allows you to invest a little bit of money into multiple real estate projects. So instead of you by yourself going out there, applying for a loan, putting all of your life savings into this investment, driving around, looking for property, buying a property, going through this process, managing the property, doing all of those very exhausting things, you can just invest a small amount of money along with other investors into those real estate projects. That's pretty much what crowdfunding is. So pretty much once you invest your money into Fundrise would then take your money and other investors' money and start investing that money into real estate projects. And those can be both residential and commercial properties. So I also just want to let you know that I will be sharing my entire dashboard at the end of this video, and I will show exactly how much money I made on Fundrise. So make sure to watch this video till the end. So why do I like Fundrise and why do I recommend it to other people? So first of all, it's a good way for you to enter the real estate market without having a lot of money, just like I've been saying back and forth. So, it does make real estate investing accessible to more people. Second of all, if you have been actively investing your money into like the stock market or other investments, this could be a good way for you to diversify your portfolio. So for example, right now, as I'm filming this video in March 2022, the stock market is not doing very well. A lot of it has to do with the economy, with inflation, and then also with the fact that Russia just invaded Ukraine. So my stock portfolio has definitely seen better days. So yeah, like a lot of tech stocks that I invested in have been down quite a bit, while real estate prices have been growing really consistently. So having my money allocated into other investments such as my Fundrise portfolio has been giving me a peace of mind, because as my other investments are plummeting right now, my Fundrise portfolio has been growing pretty consistently. So that really shows you why diversification is so important. So another thing that I like about Fundrise is that it makes real estate investing very hands-off, because as much as I always wanted to become a real estate investor and own things like maybe rental properties, I just knew that I wasn't the type of person who would want to go and fix somebody's toilet in the middle of the night. It's just not something that I was really interested in. And that's something that could come with being a property owner or a landlord. So with Fundrise, you pretty much just put that money in and you let them run with your money and grow your portfolio for you, which truly makes this a passive source of income for me. Next is the transparency. First of all, Fundrise is very transparent with its fees. I've definitely, done business or have used services that had a lot of hidden fees and it was not a very good experience. But Fundrise always lets you know what kind of fees they're charging you. You can always check that on the dashboard. And then also you can actually just check every specific project that you have your money invested in. So every time there's a new property added into your portfolio, you will get a notification on your phone if you're using the phone app. So it's kind of cool. I can, just pull up my Fundrise portfolio, like right here. I can see exactly what types of properties I'm investing in, especially the locations. And I do see those all the really great like growing markets. So that's definitely something that I've really enjoyed being able to look into. So let's talk about the downsides of Fundrise. The number one thing that I really want to make sure that you are aware of is that Fundrise is not a short-term investment. It's definitely a long-term investment, because let's say if you invest your money, for example, into the stock market and you do need to cash out your stock right away, you can just, easily sell that share and then withdraw the money from your account. So that's pretty easy. However, when you are talking about like physical real estate, it obviously takes much longer for the company to buy those projects, to finish building them, and also to sell them. So Fundrise is not really able to liquidate the assets so easily, and because of that, you do need to go into this investment knowing that you would want to hold your money for around 3 to 5 years based on the website. I mean, technically you could withdraw your money, but it's kind of similar to your 401k, where you are going to get hit with a bunch of fees and penalties, which just defeats the whole purpose of you growing the portfolio and making money off of it. So just make sure that if you are in a situation where you have short-term goals, like you really need to buy a house by a certain time, or you have some big like tuition bills or whatever it is that you need to pay, don't use that money to invest into Fundrise. And so like definitely please don't like invest your like rent money or like mortgage money and expect to withdraw it by the end of the month, because that's just not how it works. Oh, and also a quick reminder, if you're enjoying this video so far, please make sure to hit that like button, because when you hit that like button, it tells the YouTube algorithm, hey, Christina makes pretty good videos. We should show these videos to more people. And that's pretty much what helps my YouTube channel grow. So yes, please make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. So you're probably wondering, all right, Christina, so how much money did you make on Fundrise? And is this something that is really worth investing into? Well, I am glad you asked. Let's look into the analytics. So let's go back to the very beginning. So I first opened my account around the end of March 2021. So it's the beginning of March right now. So I'd say, if you round up, it's been about a year since I invested my money. So you can see this graph. For a while, I was kind of not making like a ton of money, but it was consistently going up. So I would say I was making, a few cents, sometimes like $1 per day. So it was consistently going up throughout the year. And then you can probably see like a big jump over here, and that was because around September 2021, I actually got a notification saying I was invited to invest into Fundrise IPO. So I wasn't personally sure about investing into the Fundrise IPO. I really didn't have a whole lot of information about it, but based on the research that I did back then, so it's been, almost a year since then, I learned that apparently the opportunity to invest into Fundrise IPO doesn't come by that often. And at the time I was lucky enough to have extra cash laying around, so I pretty much decided to purchase the Fundrise IPO. And so I invested about $1,000. Now let's finally talk about exactly how much money I made on Fundrise this past year. Okay, so just as a reminder, I invested about $1,000 when I first opened this account. I then also purchased $1,000 worth of Fundrise IPO. And then a few months ago, I also set up recurring weekly deposits of $20. So all in all, my personal investment has been roughly $2,400. And now if you take a look at this dashboard right here, so we're going to look at all time. All in all, I made about $20.53 worth of dividends. And then my appreciation was about $300.40. I did have to pay a little bit in advisory fees because Fundrise needs to pay the bills too. So, but it's obviously really not that much money. So it was $1.16 that they charged me. And then all in all, I made a total of $319 on Fundrise so far, which is obviously not like a ton of money, but if you also remember, I really didn't invest like a whole lot of money compared to what, you would invest if you actually bought a property. But obviously the more money you invest, the more return you're gonna make. And all in all, I think this is actually a pretty good amount for very passive income. Like I literally didn't have to do anything in the past year to grow my portfolio. So I think I'm really happy happy with the total return. Anyway, guys, that's it from me today. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to film a follow-up video or kind of consistently update you on how my Fundrise portfolio is doing. In general, if you're interested in seeing more videos about personal finance and personal development, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell just so that you don't miss my next video. And if you're also a Fundrise investor, let me know in the comments down below what was your return, because I'm definitely very curious. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!